MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Arena is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average.
And he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Weekly hit towards first. Goldschmidt is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Full count. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Neil Walker as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Walker is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Matt Carpenter. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Hits this one hard the other way to his right, Anderson. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, head-to-head with Jose Urena, batting .500, 5 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Molina brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. 0-1 the count to Molina. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2-2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dean will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading up for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion.
Number 65.
And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. In his Curtis Granderson, his head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 now to Granderson. This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Austin Dean, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in now, Jose Arena, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That's a
3-1. Dean stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Miami. So coming to the plate, Jairo Munoz, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now here it comes. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. Castro's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Come on.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still even at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded weakly toward third. To his left, Anderson. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Miguel Rojas is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's Starlin Castro.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wong takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category.
1.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter,
Leading
Neil
off
Walker.
for the Marlins,
He's 0 for 1 thus
the
far.
first baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1-1.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Walker on at first. Nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
To 2-2 now. Fastball just inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon. All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Now batter, number 44.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Dean. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Adam Wainwright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Wainwright. The pitcher, number 62.
Into the box, Jose Arena. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. His career line against Wainwright, he's got 12 hits in 43 tries. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. Rojas at second with 2 down. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For St. Louis.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Catcher,
Thanks.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, the shortstop, Gyro.
Digging in, Jairo Munoz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That tails back over, strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
In now, Harrison Bader. Strike one to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
1-0.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. First and second now, one man out. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The right fielder.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Martinez. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Molina at third. Munoz over at second. Wainwright at first. One gone. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Colton Wong will stand in, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Adam Conley, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley. The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Redbirds 5. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Into the box now. Neil Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Gabby Guerrero. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out into right center. Well hit. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter, number 44.
Standing in now, Austin Dean, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
JT Riddle will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 9 and the Redbirds 5. Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37. Austin.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Yadier Molina. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out.
No.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Stepping up to the plate, Jairo Munoz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Harrison Bader. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. On, he pops it up. Castro over to his right, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Miguel.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Starlin Castro will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, 1 man out. strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
At the
baseman,
plate, Brian Anderson. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Wainwright's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No strike.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Neil Walker would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
now batting, first baseman, Neil.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Comes set with the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Marlins Garcia.
Paul DeYoung is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Garcia is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter, DeYoung, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming, a challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Left side. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. John Gant gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
53, John Gant.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Gant, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Gant has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Gabby Guerrero will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, number 65.
Standing in, Gabby Guerrero singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-1. Fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Curtis Granderson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Austin Dean will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set of D-roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Alfaro on third. Granderson on second. Dean is over at first with 1 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 9-5. Drew Steckenrider been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? You can bring what you got.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 5. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Anderson has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
The third baseman.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Marcell Ozuna.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. 2-2 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Starlin.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Brian.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
And that misses inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Neil Walker is on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. That grounder got him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way.
Yep.
And that's taken for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting. Number 65.
Digging in, Gabby Guerrero. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Chopper foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Tayron Guerrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
56. Tayron Guerrero.
Leading off the inning, Jairo Munoz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jairo Munoz.
Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3-1.
Harrison Bader waits on deck. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down. Robbie Moylan answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Jed Jerko will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
He's going to have a
strikes.
talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Conley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Martinez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over